Hey guys, so I'm back and this is going to be a video response to SoftPinkStardust Stephanie here on YouTube, because she did a video the other day where she answered some questions, and then at the end she said that she would like some people to do, well, not some, she would like people to do either answer some of the questions down below in the comments or to make a video response about it. So I chose to do a video response because for some reason I do like answering like tag questions. I haven't done any tags, but I don't know, I like the questions to this. So, and they were pretty basic. It's kind of like a get to know me kind of a video because it's, you know, those are the kind of questions that are being asked. So here we go. There are 9 questions, and some of them have like sub questions to them, or like add more detail. You'll know what I mean when I get there. Okay, so question number 1. What's your favorite color? My favorite color, well, since the beginning of time, my time here on Earth, I have loved the color like black. Like, I was that kid who would draw the rainbow in kindergarten or color the rainbow, and then I'd add a big black, strip along with it. And my teachers would get mad at me because it ruined the rainbow. And I didn't care. I thought I was adding my favorite color because on all the rainbows I had seen, there was no black. So yeah, that was my favorite color. But if I had to choose like a real color, then it was always blue. I don't know. I just liked blue. I was a big tomboy back in the old day. I still am. But yeah, so I wasn't a big fan of like pinks and purples and like those colors. I mean, obviously when you're young you kind of wear what your parents put on you. But I don't know. Like, I never, when I had to say, I didn't like pink and purple. I think I didn't like it because, to me, I don't know if I was just more thoughtful in terms of thinking about different things and thinking about like the big picture of things when I was little. But to me it like signified like girly, and I didn't want to be like labeled as girly girl. Like, I wanted, obviously I knew I was a girl and that was fine, but I didn't want to be labeled as like, these are toys just for girls, or these colors are just for girls. I wanted to be like, I don't know, I liked being that tomboy that was like, oh, I like blues and greens and I like getting muddy, and I don't know, like that's pretty much why I liked blues and greens, because they were opposite of pinks and purples. Now, since I've grown up a bit, I don't mind those colors. I don't mind, venturing out. But if you looked at my wardrobe, I have like black, grays, and whites. That's like the color scheme I like personally. I do have a touch of color in there, but so yeah. Long-winded answer. I like my favorite color, black's great, like black, grays, and whites. I love them. Basically any dark color. Okay, 2. Do you wear your favorite color every day? For the most part, I do. I'm either wearing something gray, black, or white. It's just because that is what my wardrobe really is. If you looked inside my closet, it would just, that's what I like. I do like dark navies or something. But anyway, so kind of going along with the last question. Yeah, I do wear my favorite color every day, somehow, in some shape or form, because that's all I have really, and that's all I continue to buy. So I'm trying to branch out a little bit, but I don't know. Okay, question number 3. How do you dress? Like, in terms of, do you dress comfy? Do you dress up? I also think it depends on kind of like if you have a job where that you go to like 7 days a week or 5 days a week or however many days you go, like, obviously you're going to be wearing that, like, that type of clothing for most of the day. But in terms of just, I don't know. Okay, I think I'm making this too complicated. So just how do you dress? Comfy, dressed up, or what do you wear? So I personally, if I had to put myself in like a group of like a group, like a fashion group, it would probably be like athleisure or like, yeah, because I just like wearing, personally, I just like wearing what's comfortable for me. So I went in the fall and the winter time, throw on sweatpants or, you know, leggings or basically sweatpants. And jeans here or there. And then like a sweatshirt. But like, yeah, so if I had to be like a fashion group, it'd probably be athleisure. But really, I just dress comfy. I just dress for how I want to. And if it turns out to look like something, then it turns out to look like something. And if it looks like I just rolled out of bed, then it looks like I just rolled out of bed. I mean, I wear what I want, basically. So yeah, I think I dress comfy. I dress for me. Okay, question number 4. Do you wear jewelry? And what kind? If you do, what kind? Okay, so when I don't wear jewelry really now. I am obsessed with wearing watches though, but I obviously don't have one on right now. But yeah, watches would probably be my jewelry that I wear. I like earrings, but my ears are really sensitive, so I can only wear like titanium earrings. I have like real pairs, like what Stephanie would say, like real jewelry, you know, like gold, silvers and stuff like that. Well, I think I do. I don't know. I used to, at least when I was younger. But my ears are really sensitive, so I would never wear them for a long period of time. And earrings in general, I don't wear very much now because, I don't know, I wish I could just have like not sensitive ears where I could just throw on a pair of earrings and not really care what they're made of. But, I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, do I wear jewelry? No, not really, except if it's a watch. And if I do wear jewelry, it's just like plain old Jane jewelry. Like, I don't know. Nothing too dressy. Okay. 5. Toe rings. How do you feel about wearing them? I don't wear toe rings. I personally don't like toe rings. I don't mind them on other people. But, I mean, how often do you really look at someone's toes? I don't know. I don't like wearing them. I just feel like there's something like on my toes and meh. So, yeah. I don't wear toe rings. I don't like them, but to each their own. And my camera is about to die on me, so un momento, por favor. 1 minute, please. All right, I am back from that momentary pause. Okay, so I just ended with toe rings that I didn't like them, didn't like wearing them, meh. So question number 6 is, what is your favorite scent? And do you have a favorite scent to wear? Because those could be 2 different things. My favorite scent in like general, like to smell out in like the open in terms of like not wearing it. So I'm a person who, I love that basement smell, you know, like that damp, like musty smell. Like, I don't know, like just like that. I don't know. I like earthy smells. So I like the smell of dirt. I like, you know, basement smells. I like, I don't know, I like when it rains and like that fresh like grass smell. I love nature smells, basically. So yeah, but I also love the smell of apple, like fall. Okay, so when, you know, like Bath and Body Works comes out with like their fall stuff again, I love anything that's like apple orchard, apple like spice, apple pot. Like, I love apple smell. I like the smell of apple. Just do. Just do. I love it. Now, in terms of like scents that you wear, sorry if I feel like I'm far away. I can never, I don't know. I have problems with like that depth thing. Like, I don't know if I'm too far away, if I'm too close. Anyway, so yeah. So in terms of like scents that I like to wear, I like fresh, clean, like crisp smells. Nothing too sweet, nothing too florally, nothing too like, I don't know. nothing too pungent, I guess you could say. I just like clean, fresh, you know, like cotton or like fresh linens or air, you know, those types of things. Like, I just like fresh, clean, crisp smells. Okay. Question number 7. What scares you about a storm? The thunder, the lights going out. What scares you? And the thing about this is that I actually like storms. So I like when I can see a storm coming. I know it's going to rain. I like the thunder. My dog, on the other hand, does not. So I feel bad for her. So in one way, I don't like them because it scares her. But if we're just talking about me, I don't mind the storms. The only thing I have to say is that sometimes I have a very imaginative brain for some reason, mind, whatever you want to call it. So sometimes I do get a little like if it's like a oh. So the thought in the back of my head is scared of the fact that there could be a murderer coming during like a storm. Okay, so I've seen a lot of crime shows. Like, I've also seen like investigation shows like NCIS, CSI, Law and Order, Criminal Minds, like all those types of things. So my imagination likes to think that sometimes there's going to be a murderer out there who's going to like cut the power and like the lights go out and the phones aren't working, so you can't contact anyone, and there's so much noise and thunder no one's going to be able to hear, and like they're going to pound on the door. Like, okay, so I just have this really like scary thought that someone's going to come to get me. So that's probably the only thing that scares me about a storm. But that's only if like my mind thinks of that during a storm, which isn't often, but once in a while it does comes to the forefront. Then I'm like, Okay, question number 8. What is the one thing your pet does that drives you insane? Okay, so the one overall thing that just animals in general drives me nuts, more like domesticated, like cats and dogs, fur. Now, I love, sorry if you hear that noise, it's my cat. Now, I love my fur babies, and I love animals to death. Like, I'll take them over anything. Like, there's just no question. However, the fur, the hair drives me insane. I cannot stand it. Oh, I have lint rollers everywhere. Like, I just do. And that's the only thing. It's like, is that because I like, going back to the way beginning of this video, liking darker colored clothing and darker colors just in general. Oh, it shows the fur really bad. And that's why I think my favorite actually has changed. I do love the blacks, the grays, and the whites, like that color scheme. However, I think my favorite thing would have to be grays, like any type of grays, because I feel like it covers, like, you don't see the fur on it as much. But obviously if you have like a black t-shirt on, or like a hoodie, or, you know, black jeans or something, the fur shows a lot. And I can't stand fur. I can't stand it. And that's just in general, all of my pets have fur and stuff. So can't really get away from it. Not that I would want to, but I just wish they could have fur and it would just stick to their bodies. Like, I don't know. Okay, and then if you're getting into real specifics, one of my dogs, Allie, she's the oldest. She just barks and barks and barks. Like, okay, so we have the largest stretch of lawn in our neighborhood and on our street. So, and there's been people who've been living there since Allie has been a puppy. And they'll walk by and every time, like, she barks. She just barks and barks and barks. It's like, Allie, you've known them for 10 years. Do you still know? Like, I get that she's like being protective and everything, and that's good old, you know, that's fine. That's I get it. It's just though, like, I feel bad when she barks at old people, when she barks at little kids. that just, it gets me. I'm like, come on. She knows I'm talking to her. She's looking at me like, but yeah, the barking. But I mean, it's okay. It's okay. She actually doesn't shed. She sheds the least of all my animals. But it's just like the barking with her that gets kind of tedious after a while listening to it. But she's a good puppy. I still call her a puppy because, you know, it's like if you have, I don't know, not that I know what having children's like, but, you know, they'll always be like your baby. She's always going to be like my puppy. She acts like a puppy too. Anyway, okay, so, and then finally question number 9, which is, what is your favorite thing about each season? Okay, so we're going to start with spring, because I'm going to save my favorite 2 for last. Springtime and summertime really aren't my favorite. I know there's people out there who loathe the winter and the fall and the cold, and to each their own, but I love it. Anyway, let's go back to spring. So springtime, what is my favorite thing about spring? My favorite thing about spring would have to be when when nature, like, you know, that like circle of life thing happens. So like when babies are born, like the fawns come out and like the baby birds come out and you can hear them chirping. Like, I think that is my favorite thing, because right outside, like behind me, there's a window, and I have like my little, I call it Bear's Oasis, because it has a little pond and it has bird feeders, and so I get to watch like the birds come out. I love nature. If you didn't know, I love nature. So, and we've had, there's to this side of me, this side, there is a tree, and it's a lot of like, it's a very gangly kind of tree. It has a lot of limbs, has a lot of thin limbs and branches, and so they all kind of tangle up into like the bush right underneath it. So it makes for really good like nesting, like a nesting area. So we had a cardinal family build a nest there, and now they bring the young adolescent baby cardinals, and I just love it. And yes, it's not spring, but in springtime that happens more, where I see like the younger like blue jays and the cardinals and the little squirrels, and like, the fawns come through. It's, I love it. I love it. So that's my favorite thing about spring, is that the baby animals come out with their parents, and it's like that circle of life like starts all over again. So anyway, that's spring. Moving on to summer. I do not really like summer. I do not really like it. I think like I probably don't like it enough to just say I don't really have a favorite thing about summer. I think the only favorite thing I have about summer is that it's other people's favorite thing, so then it makes them happy. Because I do not do well in the heat. I don't like the heat. I like the idea of like going to places that heat. Like, I'm wearing like a California hoodie right now because it's a little chilly. But I'm not a big heat person. Nope. Can't do it. Don't want to do it. So yeah, my favorite part about summer is that it's other people's favorite season, and it makes them happy that it's summer. So I guess that makes me happy because they're happy. Also, okay, so this is one kind of ties into, I guess, like, I'll talk about it when I get into like winter or something. Okay, so then moving on to fall. Fall and winter are kind of tied, but fall is one of my favorite seasons. I think fall might be my favorite. Or is winter? I can't choose. So I'm going to say I have 2 favorites. So fall is one of my favorites because I love soccer. I love sports, and I love college sports, and like I like NFL. So I love it because all that stuff kind of starts up again, and I know it's fall season when the college soccer starts, and I love watching college soccer. And there's like Major League Soccer on, there's like the English Premier League, you know, soccer league, England obviously, and I don't know, all these soccer leagues are starting back up again, and it's just really exciting, and I just love it, if you can't tell. And I also just love the weather, and like there's apples, and then I think of going to the cider mill, and I love hot apple cider. I love fall. Like fall. The colors change, it's beautiful, and I don't know, like, love fall. There's so much to love about fall. I don't know. Okay, moving on to winter. I love winter because I'm gonna say it. So no hate. Hashtag no hate. I love snow. I love snow. Snow, not dirty snow though. Like when it's on the roads and then it starts to get all mushy and ugh, that stuff can go away. But the stuff that's on the ground, like freshly fallen snow, and or like the crunch of the snow under your boots, and like that fresh, clean, like crisp scent in the air, and I just love it. And then I don't know, I love it. And plus, like, I can bundle up, and so I'm fine. Like, the cold doesn't really bother me. The cold never bothered me anyway, though. Anyway, so I love snow. I love the cold. I absolutely love it because you can go inside and you can bundle up. You have your hot chocolate. You know, I am determined. Yes, I am 24 years old, soon to be 25, and I want to build an igloo. I do. That's my, like, life's goal. Not really, but that's my winter's life's goal. Is to build an igloo that I can go in, like, that's big enough. I could go in and just lay in there. And then come out and then go inside and have hot chocolate. But, yeah, I just love it. I don't know. I love the look of it, like, getting up really early in the morning, going out and seeing, like, the freshly fallen snow before, like, any cars have gone on it, and just taking pictures of, like, the snow and the roads, and I just love winter. Love winter. The thing I do not like about winter, though, is, like, which I think it happens in other seasons, too, but it's, like, the, like, hunting season. I don't like that. I mean, I'm going to say to each their own, but I just personally don't like it. That's probably the only thing I don't like about it. But everything else I love. So, yeah, I think that's my favorite thing about each of the seasons. So, thank you, Stephanie, for doing your video and asking these questions, because I thought it was really fun to do. So, yeah, I guess that is it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new and you would like to, feel free to hit that red subscribe button down below. I'd really appreciate it. And you can become a bear buddy and become part of Bear's family, so to speak. And yeah, also, if you want, feel free to leave a comment down below. But remember to keep it positive, kind, considerate, and respectful, even if it's constructive criticism or feedback. Don't mind getting those, but wanting to keep the channel a nice and safe, positive place for people to go. So, yeah. And that is all. So, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.